Welcome back, guys, to episode.
Put a bit of sauce in it, son!
Welcome back to episode 47 of the Uncleanables Podcast. And if you can hear the fan in the microphones, we don't care! It's fucking hot! It's the hottest day of the year.
Is it really? On record? That's it? 30,
I think so, yeah.
Today's the hottest day?
Yeah, he's been absolutely sweltering. I'm soaked through. I had a 300 square metre driveway this morning.
What was you doing? Pressure washing it?
Yeah.
You're joking me?
No, 300 metres.
How much did you get done?
Huge. All of it.
You smashed the whole lot today?
Yeah. I've done it 2 years ago, and they are very, very good at keeping on top of it. So they weed treat it every month. So it was just moss and dirt. So I surface cleaned the whole lot. That took me like an hour. So I just buzzed over it and then basically rinsed the whole lot down with the turbo.
I was going to say, you ain't lancing that, are you?
Re-sanded it, but mate, fucking sun cooked my head.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely battered.
Where's your cap, son?
I had it on. I did have it on, yeah.
I
probably didn't drink enough that and then I should have done. But I fucking got sweat dripping off my lip now. This is an aircon unit. Fucking aircon I bought down here.
It's a lot better than what it is.
But today we are going to be touching on a
comments,
topic
I think,
that I haven't even discussed yet, which we will get to later on. But to start with, definitely want to go through the comments from. So we're one episode ahead of ourselves at the moment, aren't we? So it's the comments from the episode about non-payers. And
have you got them there?
No, I'm logged into Curbside. From non-payers and...
Yeah, so the video we put out, non-payers and how to deal with them.
Whatever it was.
Yeah, however it was. Is the response we got was astronomical. We had loads of comments, so we're going to read through a couple of them today because a lot of people have a lot of good ideas with them. You got them?
Oh, also, I just want to point out, because we spoke about
I might as well bin this.
Yeah, you need a new phone, mate. It's about 100 years old. Matt from Your Cleaning Windows explained what he meant when we were talking about how he has a week off.
Oh, he's
So basically what it was, so he tells his customers they're monthly, so they get done in that month. So although it'll be, if you're the first week of the month, you'll be the first week of next month.
Yeah.
So weekly in that sense, but he says that they're monthly, so when there's 5 weeks in a month,
he's got a spare week.
He has a spare week, so he has that off.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. Does absolutely make a lot of sense, but then he does only get 12 cleans a year rather than 13 because of that. So if you do 4 weekly, you get 13 cleans a year,
right,
13 payments. If you do monthly, you only get 12.
Right, I see what you mean.
But he has a week off probably 3 times a year.
Yeah, there you go.
So, who's the real loser? You. First comment was from Potter's Window Cleaning. Windows are the only truly scalable side of exterior cleaning. Don't know why people are always so focused on the pressure washing side.
1,000,000% agree.
I would disagree that they're the only scalable part, but I see where he's coming from. I agree with the point in general. It's the easiest scalable.
Why are you disagreeing?
Why is window cleaning any easier to scale than not easier? It's the easiest. Why is window cleaning any different to scale than pressure washing?
Why is it any different?
It's the exact same process. You need more work, more vans, more staff.
No, totally different. Because window cleaning is regular and pressure washing.
No, it doesn't matter if it's regular. Because you still need the customers.
Yeah, but
so there is pressure washing is the same. You still need the customers.
Yeah, no, I get that, but there's bread and butter money. Do you know what I mean?
That's not what we're talking about, though. I know what you're saying, and I agree with you. But he's saying it's the only truly scalable side of exterior cleaning, which I just disagree with.
No, that's fine, but I totally because
I see what he's saying. But
the fact he said truly, I totally agree with him. Because I think I know we touched on this a couple of weeks ago, but everyone jumps on the pressure washing, mate. Chill out.
Yeah, but I know roof cleaners that do 400 grand a year.
Yeah.
Well, mate, there's no window cleaning. Well, there probably is some window cleaners doing that sort of money, window cleaning.
What? So 400 grand? Are you talking about one of these YouTube sensations?
No.
Who is it?
Roof cleaning companies.
Oh yeah, but how many vans they got out?
Maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, well that makes sense then, doesn't it?
It's scalable then, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
And it's better money.
Yeah,
so to answer the question, the reason people are so het up on pressure washing is because it's easier. You earn your money easier.
Yeah.
So window cleaning, I think, is quite hard. Like on your body, physically.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Then you have the issues going out in the rain. Whereas pressure washing, go out in any weather,
always get a good result.
You're pretty much
effectively
getting decent money for what you're assuming you're charging properly. And I think there is a bit of a fad going on at the moment with pressure washing companies, easy side hustle. I see lots of people. I see just as many people starting up now though as people putting their equipment up for sale because they got a job.
Yeah,
I've seen 4 or 5 of them this week, I think.
Well, whole business is up for sale.
Putting the whole thing up for sale because I've got a job.
Yeah, totally.
Someone's like, why are you selling up? Oh, I've got a job. I've got a job now. Alright. But then I think it goes back to what we was talking about. If you're relying on pressure washing solely to fund your lifestyle,
it's hard going.
Probably the wrong way to go about it. And yeah, you are more likely to.
It's like a baker won't just sell rolls, will he?
Yeah.
He'll sell everything else.
Yeah. As always, guys, great day listening to you two. I'm sure makes my Saturdays. Got me through a roof clean today. Keep grooving, guys. Well, that's what we like to hear. Be interested to know when you guys actually listen to the podcast. What are you laughing at?
Mate, I was going to make a fun nut. I just had this funny idea in my head.
God, you know what? Someone texted me the other day and they were like, the funniest thing about Dan is that you can see the cogs move.
Yeah, you can.
Something funny, and he's not sure whether he should say it or not. And then sometimes he don't, and it fizzles out. And other times he said it.
When I make the shorts, I see myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm me, I know what I'm thinking at all times.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Mate, is your hat all right, bro?
Mate, this is the first baseball cap I think I've ever bought in my life. There you go. Looks alright, doesn't it?
Yeah. Start singing some country music now with got the holes in the back.
It's actually called a trucker hat, yeah.
Country hat.
I thought it would aid ventilation, but it don't really. I'm still red hot.
These black clothes that I attract in the heat. But yeah, it'd be interesting to know when you guys listen to the podcast. Do you listen whilst you're working? Do you listen in your downtime? Do you watch? Do you listen? Obviously, if you're commenting on YouTube, you've watched it, but go on, Dan, say what you're going to say.
No, I'm not saying it. No, it would be interesing because I thought a lot of people listened to us when we were at work because a lot of our comments are seeing us through. Like, I mean, I only listen to podcasts when I'm at work.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I find it really difficult to listen to a podcast when I'm doing admin work.
Yeah.
See, my brain can't focus on 2 things at once, but when I'm splashing people's houses and leaving.
I feel like as well, like you work up to it. Like when I first started doing any job, I had to focus totally. Yeah. And now it's like I know it's probably the wrong thing to say, but you're an autopilot now. Yeah.
But I know we had a episode about wearing headphones at work, and I completely disagreed with wearing them whilst you're working, safety concerns and all that. But I have been breaking my own rules recently and putting headphones on. But I have got the ones with the amplification.
So if someone talks to you?
So you can still hear, them. They're like hearing aids, but with music. And then if I'm pressure washing, I can put the noise cancelling on.
Oh, right, okay.
To protect my ears.
Mate, how clever are they?
Yeah, that's what I tell myself anyway. Right, next comment. So obviously the episode was about non-payers, wasn't it? Egg the windows and they'll soon be calling you to clean them. A little bit of an old school one there. Again, on non-payers, go cardless might be the way forward. Do the job, then it takes payment. Ultimately, the customer would need to physically stop it. I do use go cardless, and I think, if someone's not making great payment, and I think someone else said, let me find it. It was Matt from Your Clean Windows. Ryan, you're very generous to your customers. If someone hasn't paid, it's time for the next clean. I won't go. If they're continually late, I let them know that their window cleaning is on hold until they've signed up to go cardless. The ones that are genuine will sign up, the messes leave.
I think that's the best way of doing it. If they're late, don't go.
Well, what he's saying is he won't go, but he'll also say to them, we're not going to return unless you sign up for go cardless.
That makes total sense, yeah.
I use go cardless. I've been a great advocate for go cardless.
So what have they got to do then, the customers?
Fill in a direct debit mandate.
Oh, is it as easy as that?
Yeah. Name, address, bank details. I think that's pretty much it.
Oh, pretty straightforward then.
Yeah. Go Cardless emailed me the other day, right? So when they take the money, I think it just says Go Cardless. But if you want to put your company name on the payment, have a guess how much a month?
So it comes up as you've paid.
So instead of it coming up saying Go Cardless has taken money, and they sort of like don't really know what I've signed up for.
Yeah.
It comes up with your company name.
How much to have that?
If you can put it to whatever you want, but you'd put your company name.
I don't know, £18 a month?
No.
Go on.
£50 a month.
Just to have your name?
Just for that. That was the only feature included in that £50. I don't even take 50 quid a month in Go Cardless, I don't think.
How ridiculous is that?
Yeah, awful fucking hell.
Are we reading out the 365 days a year?
I think that might be... Yeah, read it out.
So,
yeah.
we got a comment
There's
here
a couple of bits on that I disagree with.
Right, okay, so
Mick
has said he's commented about working out, being self-employed. So just pressure washing, work out this. 365 days a year is 52 weeks times 5 days equals 5 working days, 260 working days, yeah? Take away 20 days holiday and take 10 days off for bad weather and also take 10 days off sick.
So just stopping you there.
Yeah.
I think the bad weather days, I think are way out.
Right, what, 10?
Yeah.
It should be more like
30.
Yeah, I think it should be a lot more.
Of
Yeah, and then also you've got 5 breakdown days. So in total now you've got 215 working days times 8 hours. So that's 1,720 hours working a year, yeah? Mm-hmm. Wintertime England is typical is 16 days snow and ice. Scotland is 25 days snow and ice. So he's just letting you know, basically, you'll have 16 days that are an absolute nightmare to get out and about.
Yeah, that's probably on top of the 10 working days. That
so
makes
then you've
more
got
sense
van insurance, 600 quid, tool insurance, 240, public liability, 250, mobile internet, 240, websites, 360, van maintenance, £1,000, advertising minimum, 500, trust a trader, memberships, etc., 300 to 1,500, pension, £100 a week, and then loan payback, question mark, if you've got a loan, an accountant is a freer. Replace tools, £2,000, I don't know what that means. Average working wage, 20 grand, is it still looking good? So he's broken it down, roughly the cost to run it for a month, a year, is roughly about 20 grand.
I think.
Hang on a minute.
The numbers are well off.
That's off. How has he got 20 grand from 600 quid, 240, that's 840, 250, that's 990. And then 240 and 360, that's 600. That's 1,500 quid.
Yeah, some of them are monthly though. So like, he said on their like Trust a Trader, Checker Trade memberships, he put that at like 350, didn't he?
300 to 1,500.
Yeah, but that's like 300 quid. I was paying 300 quid a month for those memberships. I've recently reduced it.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. Average. Oh no, pardon me. He said average working wage is 20 grand.
Oh right. I don't think that's true.
Mick, you need to up your prices, big man. If your average working wage is 20 grand, there's something wrong.
Yeah, you need to up that for sure. But
mate,
also,
what is 20 grand?
If it's like £1,500 a month, isn't it? After tax. If
it's £1,600 before tax.
If you're getting a lot of those numbers accurately, then brilliant, but I think a lot of them are out.
Yeah.
And that would change your outlook on that whole message. But it's a brilliant comment.
Yeah, I like comments like that because it does actually engage the brain and make you think. But going back to it though, average working wage is 20 grand. Is it still looking good? Mick, you need to double check that, because if you're going out with your van and advertising and nicking 20 grand a year, you're in the wrong. You need to be a lot higher than that, because
doubling that really.
Well, double at least. Yeah, because you need to be
Mate, 40 grand a year is all right, I think.
Yeah, I think so as well.
For a window cleaner. If that's all you do, clean windows, then I think that's decent dosh.
I think so. All right, let's just quickly do the maths on it, yeah? 40 grand a year, right, divided by 12 is 3,333 a month, yeah? Before your X's and bits and pieces like that. What's the minimum for a window cleaner? A score? 15 quid?
Yeah, around here, probably.
Right, what, 20 or 15 pounds?
Say average is 20, I reckon.
You got to get 166 places.
Monthly.
And you've hit 40 grand a year. I think that's incredible.
Yeah, before.
I know you've got X's and costs and bits and pieces like that. But then if you had 166 people, even if you had 25% of them say, "Can you pressure wash my driveway?" There's another 20 grand there, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, anyway.
But if you was only a window cleaner, it'd be you can nick some money.
Yeah, you only need
out maybe.
You only need 25% of 166 people to have their like corneas done. You know what I mean? You can charge 85 grand a pop on the NHS. You'd be fucking laughing, mate. Mate, imagine doing spinal surgery for 166 people.
Once you've got the information and the details,
mate,
you're good to go.
Shoot them an email, mate.
Start a pyramid scheme.
Do you know what I mean? Just go on
multi-level marketing.
Do you want a new brain? Curbside cleaning, he's offering it.
Right, let me read you this. I've got 4 minutes until I need to re-record on the camera. So let me read you this thing that I saw on the window cleaning page on Facebook. Talking of pages, join our page. I'll put the link for it in the description of the video and the show notes. We've got a new Facebook page, haven't we? Group.
Yes.
Facebook group, it all fucking kicks off in there, it's brilliant. So yeah, join all that up. But here we go. So this was a request from someone's received a request for a window cleaner, right? Hi, I hope this message finds you well. I'm seeking a reliable window cleaning service for my home. Previous experiences with window cleaners have not been great. They just don't do the job right or stop coming altogether. It's properly shocking.
Massively.
Red flag button.
Who just stops turning up?
I would like to start with a trial appointment to ensure compatibility.
Bruv, it's a window clean.
But my property may present a few challenges that I hope you can accommodate. Right, the first line. Due to my obesity, my yard is cluttered with a significant amount of outdoor furniture, garden decorations and various other items. I don't get what that's got to do with our obesity, but
yeah, totally.
Hey, we move. Oh, hang on, sorry. I will move these out of the way for you before you come, but I can't get about as well as I used to. Additionally, I have a collection of garden gnomes that are scattered around the garden. I've collected these for years. I don't know if she's trying to flex or something.
Mate, what is she going on about?
I have several small dogs who are lovely and like nothing better than to roam carefree in the garden.
Dog shit.
They will be there to keep you company.
There you go, I bet there's dog shit next.
Their barks is only them showing they're pleased to meet you. I will clean up any of their mess beforehand, of course.
Oh, interesting.
I'll ensure that my children's bikes, scooters and husband's ladders will be stored out of your way down the side of the house by the side gate so that they are not in the way for you. I don't foresee this being an issue, but please be aware of their presence. I would hate for you to trip on them. Could have deleted that one. With society what it is these days, I may sometimes forget to unlock the gates for security reasons, although this is not intentional. You can't be too careful these days, so please be prepared for potential access issues. Payment. I will always pay you, but I should have read this one 2 episodes ago. Payment. I will always pay you, but I kindly ask for patience and understanding in this regard. It may often not be until your next visit because of reasons. She's put reasons in inverted brackets.
No wonder, mate.
Reasons.
No wonder.
Too many OnlyFans subscriptions. I prefer to subscribe to the cleaning process closely to ensure that every window is thoroughly cleaned. As I say, I have had bad experience with window cleans in the past, so naturally cautious as you can understand. None of them used to do them properly or do the corners. Food and drink. Based on previous experiences, I do not feel obligated to provide food or drinks to the cleaner.
Yeah, of course not. She wants it all for herself.
Yeah, particularly due to past instances with ungrateful individuals, flatulence and bad hygiene.
Oh, mate, she's talking shit, mate. Is she all right in here?
Rescheduling. I'm a very busy person with life priorities to deal with that often means I need to reschedule or cancel appointments at the last minute due to unforeseen circumstances. Flexibility on your end in this regard would be greatly appreciated. Given these concerns, I'm looking for someone who can handle these challenges and still deliver a high quality of work and be reliable. This is cherry on top. Please let me know when you can come for your trial appointment under these conditions. I expect to pay no more than £10, as that's what I paid my last cleaner. And can you give the conservatory roof a quick spoosh with your broom? When you're there, I'll pay you an extra £5 for doing it. Thank you for your understanding and I look forward to your response.
Yeah, no, you're well alright, mate. Unbelievable, some people, didn't they?
Mate, that absolutely pained me off.
I bet that got insane traction.
Yeah, mate, that was absolutely wild. And I really hope it was a genuine inquiry because...
people have got that sort of neck. People have
got 4 of them, I reckon.
Mate, shit, that's what I'm saying. Some mini roundabout sat there. Some absolute lorry is trying to tell you how much he's going to pay you.
Have you seen that video of Fredo?
Oh, yeah. I don't drive a lorry.
I ain't no bus driver.
Honestly, it just fucking drives me wild.
Yeah, I think that was up there with probably the best
Best you've ever seen.
Best I've ever seen. And I had to screenshot it and read it on the podcast.
That's just a perfect scenario.
Just in case they listen to the podcast, I better give a shout out to Paul Owen, who put that on there, because that was flipping incredible. Other things that have happened this week. Crazy shit, man.
Go on.
Video on Instagram has done 40 million views.
Is that the cat hair one?
Yeah.
No way.
40 million views. Absolutely
That's insane.
mental. I've somehow managed to like put on gifts or payment gifts, but I think it's stopped being viewed now. So missed out.
Did you get any payment gifts? No one's going to pay you though, are they?
Mate, what's the percentage? 0.01% of 40 million.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Send me some payments.
Yeah, but
it's still a lot of people.
Yeah, but see, that always blows my mind, because if you can watch like content for free, like why would you not?
Some people are just generous, mate.
But bearing in mind, anyone watching this, if you ever get the opportunity to tip us, mate, you dig deep, mate, in that pocket. We've given you absolute sound advice. If we don't get 45 grand an episode,
just share the podcast.
Yeah, just share it, mate. That's
yeah.
more than enough. That's more than enough.
But yeah, other things that have happened this week.
Come on.
Absolutely fucking mental. So Szilard contacted me probably about 6 months ago now to quote for this big job. It's in Surrey, I think it was, wasn't it? He's asked you to help out as well, Surrey. So like billionaires row, like multi-million pound houses, and big old roof, big driveway, big patio, soffits and fascias,
it's everything,
render, windows,
full shebang.
The lot. So we quoted it all up, and it was a fair amount of money, but probably only 3 or 4 days' work. I'd say 3 days' work tops. And anyway, he sent it off to her. He said it was a go. I was promising. She said, yeah, we want to go ahead, sort of thing. But that was the last I heard of it. Anyway, then I think you went to work with him, didn't you? And he's mentioned it again.
Yeah.
And basically saying like they definitely want to go ahead. No, I forgot about it. So after however long, even if they've said they definitely want to go ahead, if they're not booking in, you just sort of write it off as a loss. And anyway, Szilard calls me Saturday, and he's gone. I just wanted to talk to you quickly because I had to give your name, company name, and your name over to the property manager. So they want to do a background check. I was like, all right, I've got nothing to hide. And he was like, well, they've come back and they've said Dan's fine, but they don't want you on the property.
The kid thing, innit? It came up.
Shut up.
The kid thing came up, brother.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
In my sleep, mate. I've been dreaming of saying it.
And I was like, I started panicking because I was like, oh man, like, and the only thing I could think of is the content that we do on this podcast. We might have said some controversial stuff or made some controversial jokes, and it's all just jokes.
But we'd both be in it.
Yeah, well, that was it. If it was that,
yeah,
it's going to be both of us, not just me. So I'm like, fucking, like, what if there is something on there?
I know,
like just like a video of me like dancing naked, with shriveled dick or whatever, just
freezing cold.
Yeah. No, I've never done that. But yeah, you know what I mean. All this stuff starts going through your head.
Yeah.
Anyway, I said ask him, ask him why, because ultimately it's his job. He's providing the outsourced help, and if they're saying they can't be in, he's got to find someone else. But he needs to know the parameters of who he can look for.
Yeah.
Does he need to find someone who's not like a raging? They're probably like intimidated by my good looks or something.
Oh, that's definitely
it. Find
a
a couple of uglier people like you. So he said, "Oh, let me call you back." Anyway, 20 minutes later, he's calling me back. He's like, "Right, I've got to the bottom of it." I'm like, "Go on." And he's gone. They don't want you there because your tattoos are a sin to God, and they don't want to bring sin to their doorstep.
That's wild.
I was like, "Mate, are you joking?"
That's quite wild. I'm not gonna lie.
He got really, really angry as well.
Yeah.
Not with me, obviously, just like in general.
Could you imagine though, like if you would have flipped it and they would have said anything else? Imagine if you turned around and said to someone on your door, like, you'd be called every fascist under the sun.
Mate, I might put this podcast on like a digital photo frame because I've got the address. I'll send it to their address just with like a post-it note that says "Play me."
Mate, this ain't some Hollywood film, pro.
That would be sick though, wouldn't it?
No, but I understand, I do get it, but I just think that's a little bit strong. In today's day and age, especially.
It is very discriminatory.
Like, it's different if you'd just been released from prison for assault.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
I feel like if I had them all over my face as well,
yeah.
it's like borderline.
Or just say, come down, but wear a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said to Silo. I would have been absolutely fine to have done that job.
Yeah.
If they'd just said, we don't want them on show, I'll just wear a long sleeve top.
That's what I mean.
Not an
like,
issue at all.
It's not as if you're in the house, is it?
No, that's it. But anyway, that was just, it just threw me off a little bit, that one. That was a bit wild. And then to top that off, I had an inquiry for a roof clean. Sent me his address, and always have a little look on Google Earth. I measure it up as well, so I can give them a rough ballpark on price, assuming there's no access issues or anything. And had a look on street maps to make sure I was looking at the right house. Immediately, asbestos tiles. Could not have been more clear as day asbestos tiles. They're little diamond ones. They're just always asbestos. And so I went back to him and I said, oh, unfortunately, mate, you've got asbestos roof tiles. I said, I've got this page off of Google which explained it, and there was a picture on this page. There was like the asbestos fucking university website or whatever.
There's a university on asbestos?
I don't know, but it was like some authority figure. The picture was of a house with asbestos roof tiles, the exact same as his.
Exact same, yeah.
Like, could not have been more. It could have been his house.
It was his house,
it
yeah,
could have
I was
been his
gonna say.
house. And he's come back to me, he's gone, no, I've been told that they're concrete fibre. I was like, yeah, if you ever read that link I've sent you, it's 80 to 85% concrete fibre, 10 to 15% asbestos. That's how they made the concrete fibre boards pre-1991 or whatever it was. I can't remember the exact date. And I said, just have a look at the site, look at the picture, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Do you know what? Yeah, just interjecting. That's even while he's still got that roof.
Yeah.
You know that?
It's very rare. It's very rare that they come up. Most of them have been renovated.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Or like removed, but and you can't buy them. So they won't mortgage an asbestos roof, I don't think. Or you've got to have like special terms in place, or you should have some indemnity insurance or something.
I didn't even know they'd done roofs. I thought they only done garage roofs.
No, yeah. It's quite rare, but they do come up. But when they do come up...
Where was the gaff?
He's in Rayleigh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was like an old bungalow. You know, like the old bungalows that are on like a big old plot of land, and they've all been bought up, knocked down, and they've built 3 or 4 houses on them.
Yeah, it's one of them
so
jobbies.
it's the last, probably one of the last ones in the area. But anyway, he just didn't believe me. He was just trying to tell me that it was a concrete fibre board. So I said to him, look, whatever. I said, the job's not for me. But I said, please, be very careful with who you choose to do the job. Because there'll be loads of people out there that will happily do the job, happily quote you, not know any different. They'll either get on your roof and put their foot through an asbestos tile, or they'll pressure wash it and they'll all fucking explode.
I was going to say, they're just going to go bang.
Perish.
Because they're not even that thick.
No, they're all deteriorating as well. And I said, and they won't be insured under their insurance because it's an asbestos roof, and you won't be insured under your insurance because it's an asbestos roof, and you've let someone work on it. So you're just going to lose.
What's the answer? Take it down. Start
Needs
again.
replacing. Yeah, needs replacing. But if he hasn't got the funds to replace it, he can't claim on the insurance. So I don't know whether he was trying to get someone to.
He will find someone. They'll go straight through his roof.
Yeah, absolutely. And then. See, I don't think his insurance would pay out, but so I need someone to like work on the chimney and then like fucking straight through the roof, full PPE on,
or just like wait till firework night and just send a rocket straight through it.
Yeah.
I was really struggling for words there, wasn't I? I don't really know what went on. During the heat's just fried my head.
No, he's probably just thinking of kids or something again.
Mate, you're the one that can't actually go to someone's house. I don't know what you're talking about.
Because of my sins, innit?
Yeah, I had no work today, so I'm here just loading up the van for tomorrow. Last week was...
no work today?
No work today, no.
Bro, why didn't you just tell me when you got no work? Why don't you come with me?
I didn't want to.
Oh, fuck you then.
No, I had a...
Should we just cancel the podcast now? Let's just finish it up.
No, I had a mental week. Last week. Everything just kind of fell into place last week.
Yeah.
Knocked out a couple of big jobs. And then the last job was on a Friday. It was a fencing job. I had 2 other people with me, which was nice. Used all that nicely.
Social battery was all worn out then.
It was just a bit... I think it was every battery, mate, by the end of it. And then Saturday, I just played a bit of squash and watched that new Wolverine film.
I went and saw that on Friday. It was alright, wasn't it?
Did you actually make it?
Yeah, we
did?
did. Yeah, we come out. And, I'll tell that story in a second.
Mate, it's just hilarious, isn't it? I was in love with it.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I think I'd already spoken to a few people that had seen it, and they really hyped it up.
Yeah, he didn't really mention pressure washers as much as I'd hoped.
No, that's it. Yeah, and there was no window cleaners in it.
No, I was quite surprised he cut our cameo out of it as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Fuck Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. No, but he'd been hyped up for me so much that I wasn't disappointed with it, but it wasn't what I was expecting.
Did you not?
I shouldn't have asked anyone their opinions on it before I went.
What did you hear?
I just heard that it's like the best Marvel film ever.
Oh yeah, no, that's...
And I thought, like, I much prefer like the action that you get in like Endgame or...
I've never seen Endgame. Or Infinity War. But no,
Are we friends? Are we even mates?
No, but there's no, what do you call it? There's hardly any action. There is action,
yeah,
don't get me
that's
wrong,
what I mean.
but it's not like superhero action,
No.
it's just satire, isn't it?
And it's good. It's a good story though, and there's a lot of cameos in it, which is quite cool.
Good stuff.
Quite cool.
But yeah, so I thought I'd take Monday off. Went to a military show yesterday.
Oh yeah, you got to ride the tanks, didn't you?
Got to sit in one called a ferret.
Did you spaff your pants?
Spaffed everywhere, mate.
Yeah.
Gonna have to pressure wash it off. So I've given them the details. Hopefully there's a few people, fingers crossed, we manage to secure a clean on a proper military vehicle.
That'll be quite cool.
I am over the moon with it. So a couple of blokes who have got helicopters. I've got them.
Helicopter would be good.
Helicopter, yeah. Couple of choppers.
Yeah.
Literally a couple of choppers.
Literally just get our choppers out.
We'd just be choppers in a chopper.
We'll just windmill on the outside.
And try and take off.
And like, what we'll do is we'll do the camera really close, me and you windmilling our cocks. And then as it just zooms out, the helicopter blades are just spinning as well.
Yeah, quality.
And it's
just
artistic on that, yeah? Too autistic, coming artistic.
And then send that to the woman's address. Say, oh, can I come now?
I'm a sinner.
But yeah, no, so it's all good. Hopefully we hear back from them, plodding along, and then yeah, just booking in loads of bits and pieces today. I've got to seal about 175 square metres of concrete. Ah, mate, in this weather.
You can't do it in this weather, can you?
Well, not like 36, no, but like on like a 22, 23
I think it's got to be between 5 and 17, isn't it?
Nah, normally it's between 5 and 25.
Make sure you read the barrel. See what it says.
Read the barrel, my boy. But
What's
yeah.
that? Is that for the one you repointed as well?
Yeah.
Are they going for a colour or is it just a clear sealer?
Clear sealer. Enhance the colour of the blocks that are already in situ.
Is the colour from the blocks from sealant, eh?
No.
No. Oh.
No, it's a yellow. It's a moutarde. But yeah, so that'll be interesting.
What?
I'll look like
A what?
What?
Do you mean what? A moutarde?
Mustard.
Yeah. I've never heard you say that.
What, moutarde? Yeah, so it's a moutarde.
Well, what do you call me?
Where was I the weekend? I was in somewhere. Oh, where was I the weekend?
You went to the tank show.
No, I was at a customer's house. Not on Friday. No, Thursday I was at a customer's house. And there was a woman, she was a posh woman, and she was saying to me, I said, what do you do for work? She said, I'm a psychology trainer. I train psychologists in schools or something like that, right? I said, right, that's interesting. I said, like...
Those who can't do teach and all that.
Oh, no. And then she said to me, it was all posh in there, dead serious, having a chat and that. And then she said, oh, yeah, no. I said, so where have you come from then? She went, I've just moved from Kent. And my joke about Kent is, you go, would you call me? That's my joke with Kent, yeah? Because it sounds obviously like what it sounds like. And it was on the tip of my tongue. And then I went to go and say it. And then I stopped myself and I started laughing in front of her. She went, what's funny? I went, no, sorry. I said, something just popped up. But mate, that would have been a belter.
That would have been a good one.
You bored, son?
No, I was just having a look for. We just jumped straight. We're so excited to film this podcast.
No.
We have not discussed like an actual topic.
Yeah, we have.
And
We spoke about.
My brain was thinking, what am I going to title this one? Because there's some quality content. I want people to click on it and watch it.
To be fair, we have been
like
talking
some
shit.
clickbait title. Fucking aircon, call it aircon.
Oh man. But yeah, anyway, what's the week looking like?
So I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm doing this week.
Really?
Yeah. I know I'm window cleaning tomorrow. And then I feel like I've got conservatory and driveway clean on Wednesday. Oh, Thursday I'm doing the mental health clean I told you about. So the mental health charity that they counsel, you know, touch children and all that horrible stuff.
Yeah.
And
that's not mental health then, is it?
No, because it's like they've got mental health problems because of what's happened to them in the
past.
Okay.
Okay.
They're not just like, they don't just give counselling to people with like ADHD.
Yeah.
Like just because they're fucking loose.
Yeah.
Like the reason they've got mental health
fucking mate,
issues.
blur that out. Yeah. Fucking don't let them listen to this.
No, they've got mental health issues because of some serious stuff that's happened to them.
Right, okay. Like trauma.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
trauma,
yeah. And then they give them counselling. So going down to their Basildon headquarters, I guess.
What are you doing to clean there?
Yeah, it's going to make it all nice for the staff area a bit.
And, is this the tea room area, the patio area?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, so that should be quite good. Get that filmed, put it on YouTube. Talking of YouTube, I've decided I'm not going to upload. This is really boring for anyone who's like not into YouTube, but my last video where I helped a single mum.
Oh, did that go live?
Yeah, I thought it was a really good video.
Yeah.
But the people thought different.
Yeah.
And it just hasn't got the views that I would have liked it to have got. And I've put it down to, not like bad content on my part, obviously, but I've put it down to...
Yeah, don't blame the only thing you can blame.
No, I've put it down to people, like the people that watch my videos are generally mums from America, like 35 to 55-year-old women from America.
That's weird, isn't it?
And their kids are at home during the summer holidays, so they're not having their like sit on the sofa with a coffee watching their like satisfying pressure washing
Mate,
video,
how weird is that?
strumming their bean.
Is that on it? Can you actually pull the stats up and actually?
Yeah.
How
mental
is that?
Really in depth. And then like the next one is like same age group women but in England. But all their kids are at home, the house is probably chaotic, they're not getting their...
That's quite wild.
You know, they're not getting their relaxation time, so...
Isn't it weird, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think that's what it is. So I'm thinking I'm going to delay the next video until first week of September.
Until when the kids are back.
Yeah, and then see how that performs. Also, I haven't got anything else to film and record. So
there you go then.
Yeah.
So it's a double whammy.
Saves me a little bit of time. What about you? What you got coming up this week? Anything interesting?
So I've just booked in grass cuttings tomorrow, and then I've also got to replace some fence panels in someone's garden. Wednesday I've got to clean. I've got to clean a windows and conservatory. And the lady asked me also, can I offer someone to help clean the inside? And I've got someone that I use, so she's going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing the conservatory. Mate, in this weather.
So someone's doing the inside of the conservatory?
No, someone's doing the house, deep clean, and I will be doing the conservatory clean inside and out, and also all the windows. Yeah, so I told her I'm going to start a little bit earlier than normal. I said to knock it out before the sun.
First,
so I'm going to get there at 3:30 in the morning. And then Thursday I am doing nothing, I think. I need to double check. And then Friday I've got windows.
Whole day of windows?
Oh, a whole day.
How many?
2 jobs.
Oh.
Hey!
You'll be home by 10.
Mate, I'm flying. So, yeah, I've got 2 jobs in
Billericay ones?
2 Billericay ones.
Mate, get yourself out after them 2.
I will. I'm going to do the whole road.
Doors,
yeah, I'm going to do the whole road.
I wouldn't even bother knocking on North Sea Road.
Why?
You're not going to get homeowners.
What do you mean? I've got one, my boy.
You're not going to get homeowners on a Friday morning after you finish them 2.
No,
I would go do the side roads off
I'm going
to
leaflet them. I've got to do Noisy Road, mate. I'm on it, innit?
I wouldn't leaflet. I'd knock on the door, man.
What, a Noisy Road?
No, not on North Sea Road, because you're going to be knocking on the gate.
Yeah,
I'm saying
what I mean.
the road. So North Sea Road has got about 100 rows
off of it. Yeah.
Which are still right on your doorstep. Yeah, there's like 100 roads off of North Sea Road, and the majority of the people that live down there are all retired.
Yeah, so I'm just going to take some leaflets and just smash them out. I'll be honest with you, I'm thinking where I've got so many leaflets, I might not knock and actually canvass. I might just drop leaflets and go.
Why? Save dropping leaflets for when you can't be asked, when you haven't got a whole day to do it.
That's very true.
You've got 2 jobs to do. Spend the rest of your day in that area knocking on doors.
Yeah.
If someone makes you cry, then just go home.
Then I know I've reached Wickford and knocked on my mum's door. Oh mate, that was a belter.
Oh, I hope your mum don't watch this.
That was a quick one.
She don't watch it anymore, does she? 'Cause it's not new and exciting.
Yeah, no, shit,
no. She's got bored now.
Yeah, she's bored now.
She joined our Facebook group. She does new and exciting.
Oh mate, that's funny. It's so funny. But yeah, so that's where I'm at.
Big up Mary J.
And then I've got a little bits and pieces planned, but booked in advance. Oh no, Thursday, sorry, I'm helping fix a greenhouse.
How'd you do that?
Someone started it and he's put his back out and he can't finish it, so he's asked me to swing by and just wrap it up for him.
What do you charge on a job like that?
He just, I kind of know him, I've done work for him before, he just said if I give you a couple of hours. I don't know what that means money.
60 quid
something like that.
an hour?
No, I can't be that strong. I call that 75, isn't it? But I just said to him, look,
75 an hour.
Yeah,
then.
no, just say yeah, whatever. I don't think I'll be there. All I've got to do is literally push the panels in.
Oh right.
So,
well, talking of what do you price for that? I've just had a look at our list of our never-ending list of brilliant podcast ideas.
Yeah.
And pricing jumped out at me, and I thought that's something we can cover in 20 minutes.
Have we got 20 minutes left?
Well, yeah, pretty much.
All right, let's go.
18 minutes. Pricing.
So I stepped in shit the other day.
Let me tell you about the cinema stuff.
When I was a kid, yeah, go on, pricing.
Back in the day, pricing. So I don't really know how to get started. But
what do you want to talk about? Pricing what?
I don't know how to write down pricing, man. You're meant to know what I'm talking about.
I think pricing is quite hard for window cleaners. I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's any rhyme or reason.
So, I tell you, actually, you've just fucking, this is what I bring him to the podcast, man. Fucking the knowledge on the boy. I've just created. So my mother-in-law's going out and canvassing for me, right? It's not going well at the moment, but she'll get there. I created a cheat sheet so she can quote the job. Because now I've gone VAT registered, I don't want to waste time going around to people's houses just to be told I'm too expensive.
Mate, you don't go around people's houses now.
No, I don't. But my point is, if she's canvassing, and historically when she canvassed my father-in-law, she would say, cool, you want a window cleaner, I'm going to send him round and he'll give you a price. But if you're in the sort of market middle, then, you know, when they get the price, they're not going to be shocked. If I go around there and I go, yeah, it's this, and it's 20% higher than everyone else in the area because I've got VAT on top, and they go, oh, that's more than I wanted to spend.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste my time.
Yeah, of course you don't. Yeah.
So I've made this cheat sheet for her, which I know a few other people sort of do implement. So I've done a price for 2-bed, 3-bed, 4-bed, 5-bed, right? Then there's 6 questions, and it's like, have you got Velux windows? Have you got conservatory? Have you got an extension?
Very
have you got sky lanterns? An outbuilding? Something else. Then it's is it one-off clean, regular clean, all that good stuff. And then she's got like a cheat sheet that's got all the prices on it, and she just tallies it up and gives them the price at the end, and that's including that. And I've tested it, and it works very well.
Well done, mate. That's nice.
Yeah. Apart from like North Sea Road, it wouldn't work. So I've put on there, which is a bit open to interpretation. If it's like a massive house, times it by 1.5.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, she's not going to canvass any massive roads yet, but I think that was a really good.
I think that's a good idea, because a lot of people, because I'm part of window cleaning UK or whatever.
Yeah.
And I've seen. Can I just say, yeah, I'm disappointed with how bad some of the fucking communities are out there. Do you know that?
Yeah, some of them are really
Some
toxic,
of them are fucking horrible. Anyway, but people go on there and they go like, oh, I'm gonna price, like, how would you price this? And mate, there is just there is nothing regimental about it. You've got prices starting from like 150 quid down to like £18, and it's like, whoa, like how have we all come to this figure? But like when you literally try and make a formula next time you're on anything like that, yeah, and try and piece it together, and you can't.
No, you can't. But it's very individual pricing, I think. And what works for me might not work for you.
Yeah, but what people have to understand is, especially what I've learned as well, what you've shown me and what I've shown you and things like that, is it's so, when you work to an actual formula, it's 1,000 times better. And also, you
can't argue with it, can you?
You can't argue with it, and also you eliminate the risk of looking like a dickhead down the line. Because I remember I was stood in front of someone and he said, how much is it to empty the gutters? I said, it's just one price, mate, it's £4 a metre. And I just thought, I've just answered your question then and there. And he went, how many metres have I got? I went, well, it's like 68 or whatever. But it's just beautiful. Yeah. If I go, well, I'll tell you what I could do, mate. I mean, if you give me £200 cash, I mean, looking at it now, it's really not that dirty.
And then you go up the ladder and it's packed. And they go, they come down and they go, oh no, I'm going to have to up your price.
Yeah, do you see what I mean?
Yeah, fuck that.
So it's like, it's beautiful, really. And then when you're, it's just, it just makes sense.
How much is a good amount in your eyes to earn? So obviously, we don't charge per hour, but if you broke it down to earning per hour of work, what do you aim for? Do you have a figure that you aim for?
No. I try and do a day.
So I try and aim for earning £80 an hour.
Yeah.
That's my baseline. So if I'm thinking about if there's a job that I've got to do, not so much with pressure washing because that's very mathematical, but like with the window cleaning, because you're not charging like per window. And now I've got the formula. I won't do it like this, but historically, I found it very difficult to sort of price up anything that wasn't a standard house. So if you just had like a standard 3-bed house, I'd be like, yes, 20 quid. 2-bed, £18.
Yeah.
4-bed, 25. Easy.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But then when you've got sky lanterns and extension that you've got to get a ladder out for, and 2 Velux windows, and it all became very, very confusing. So I would say, right, how much, how long do I think it's going to take me? And then
that's what a lot of people.
Half an hour, it'd be like 40 quid.
Yeah, I was going to say that's what a lot of people have kind of commented and said. What are you happy with working for an hour?
Yeah.
And I thought, you are kind of right, but then it doesn't really work like that, does it?
No, for me, it hardly ever works. Like, I just use it as a tool to back up my decision.
Yeah, I see.
So if I'm looking at his house, I'm like, fucking hell, I'd want at least 70 quid for that because it was just a shitty job.
Yeah.
And then I'll go, well, actually, it's going to probably take me about 50 minutes. Yeah, that's a good quote.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not being ridiculous, but if it's a 3-bedroom house, and there's just like fucking, you got a scale mount fucking bicycle to get down the side or something, and you go, it's 40 quid. But it's only going to take you 15 minutes.
Do you know one thing I've learned to say? I know what you're saying. Do you know one thing I've learned to say with windows and grass cuttings?
What?
Yeah, is when they go, oh, how much would you charge, mate, to do mine? Yeah, which is the opening gambit. And you go, like, I cleaned a woman's, and she said, how much is it for mine? I said, you just be my minimum charge of 20 quid.
Yeah.
She said, 20 quid? The old geezer used to charge a tenner. And I went, that's why you don't come anymore. And like, as bad as that sounds, that's what I've started saying.
I've used that line
because they literally just say, oh yeah, no, he used to do mine, he used to come all the time, and then he stopped coming. You think, and I say to him, because he didn't have the bottle to turn around and say to you, he wants to up his price.
No, I remember that time I went and quoted, it was a bungalow, so the old girl with dementia, and she can never work out how to open the gate.
Yeah.
Setback. So there's another setback house 2 doors up, so there's one forwards next door to the left, and then the one next to that is a long driveway again.
Right.
Bungalow, not a house, pretty big, has an outbuilding as well with like normal windows, patio doors. And I think I said to him something like 24 quid. There was a lot of windows on it. And he was like, I'm not paying you that, it's only going to take you 15 minets. The other guy used to charge £15.
We'll go and ring him up then.
Yeah, that's what I said to him. I said, I don't want to come across rude, but why have you called me if your old guy's doing it for 15 quid? He went, well, he stopped turning up.
That's right.
Well, there's your answer. I said, you weren't paying him enough. It's not.
And
he's gone, no, I'm not paying. That's ridiculous. That sent me on my way. Oh.
You win, big man.
Yeah. Like, you got really upset about it. I was like, I'm not here to rob you, son. I'm like, just running my business, mate. So I was talking to Jay, the painter and decorator, yesterday. He come round we done like sports day for the kids, and he made a very, very good point. It's a good activity to do at home when you're bored and you need to go to bed or something. Get a bit of pen and paper out, mark down all of your expenses for the year. So similar to what mate you commented on the YouTube. Write down all your expenses for the year. all the ones that you have to spend. So not
insurance,
not like petrol and stuff. Well, you could do a rough cost for petrol, but insurance, rent on this place, the advertising you're tied into, just everything you can think of. Your wages that you take if you take a set wage, everything. Write it all down. Then you take an average of 215 working days, times that by 8 hours, and then divide the number by the number, and you'll get how much your business costs you to run an hour. And then see how that affects your outlook on how much you should be earning.
Very good idea.
Or how much you should be aimed to be earning.
Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, because your business costs you that every hour, even if you're not working.
Yeah.
So if
you divided it by 8, didn't you? You divided it by 24.
Yeah. No, because you might only work 6 hours in the day.
Oh, you mean out of
out of your working day. So like today, I finished at 1.
Yeah, so you've still got a couple more hours.
It's still going to cost me from 1 till 5.
Yeah.
That hourly rate.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. So then you can do the same thing to work out how much it costs you a day and all that good stuff. And the nice thing is he based it on like actual working days, so not including if you take like 2 weeks holiday and all that. But obviously you tie it to, if you're someone who's got a gaff abroad, or family's got a gaff abroad, and you take 4 weeks off a year every year like clockwork, then remove yourself 4 weeks out of that, you know. But I think it would open up a lot of people's eyes to
what actually goes on
and how much it costs you to run your business, because people forget about, they pay off their insurance for the year, 800 quid, and they forget about it. But that's, it's 80 quid a month pretty much that you've not taken into consideration.
There's a lot there, isn't there?
Yeah.
There is a lot there.
And then like you spend 200 quid a month on checker trade, think nothing of it because you get loads of work back out of it, but
still needs to be added up.
Still needs to be added up.
Of course it does.
Even though it pays for itself, you've still got to take into consideration the cost. And then add it all up, divide it down,
and go from there.
Yeah, and I think you'll be shocked at how much it costs you.
Right, should we wrap it up?
Yeah, son. Go on then. See us out, boy.
Right, everyone. Thanks for coming back and listening to another amazing episode of the Uncleanables Podcast.
Oh no, we haven't shown them.
Shown them what?
I haven't shown you, blood.
Oh, are they in here?
Is
that what it was?
Put them in here, special.
A big man, I thought it was a lunch.
For fucking live
unboxing and that.
Right, so as you know, bruv, no peeking, yeah? As you know, we're going to be at the Expo on the 28th and 29th of March, the Stoneleigh NEAC in Birmingham, not the one in central Birmingham, the one outside Birmingham. We're going to have a little stand, we're going to do a live podcast, jump on, say hello, introduce yourself, tell us what your favourite porn is to watch or whatever it is you want to talk about, and then we'll piece that together and put it out as maybe a couple of episodes, a couple of specials, something like that. But we're also going to be giving away some goodie bags.
Yeah.
So
we're giving away 15 pressure washers. Now I have your attention.
Fucking wolf, yeah. Dan's working on getting some branded paper bags, aren't you?
Yeah.
So inside your branded paper bags, there's going to be
key rings.
Key ring. What else are we doing? Key ring, air freshener for your car, for your van.
Yeah.
That's going to be a
key
good
ring,
one.
air freshener.
Yeah. Tell us in the comments what your favourite smell
stickers.
is.
And what was the other one? Half a gram.
No, but the stickers have arrived.
Oh, here we go, son.
Go on, show them.
Oh, look at that. The Uncleanables Podcast.
And like, you can put these like on your van doors, I don't know, on your poles.
Pass me that can.
What are you doing with the can?
Putting a sticker on it.
But yeah, they're
I like these. These are pretty fancy. You want?
Oh yeah.
Actually, yeah, you might want to try it.
Nah, I'll be alright.
There you go.
I've done it more wonky, but yeah, let's go.
Mate, that's dynamite. Yeah, so you can put these on your poles, you can put these on your bits and pieces, whatever you want. But yeah, they're nice and straight to the point.
We should have put them on our cans and on our water bottle for product placement and that.
We should do it starting from now.
We're not sponsored by Pepsi, so. But yeah, we're going to be giving away for free, so make sure you come and see us. It's 28th and 29th of March.
Mate, I love them.
In Birmingham.
Yes.
And you can get a couple of the stickers, and then we're going to ask you to send us pictures of where you stuck it. And if you use this code here, you get 15% off your next order.
Right, well everyone, thank you for watching. Tune in next week. Hopefully we get a military vehicle to clean. Obviously, we will keep you updated.
We need another
little
guest episode as well.
We do indeed.
We've got to do the recruit, put the feelers out.
Stay safe, everyone. Stay hydrated, and remember, stay cleaning.
Are you bish?